guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be completing this fall makeup look right here. This is my go-to makeup look at the moment, everything, but I did throw in one little surprise product at the end for you guys that I'm testing out today. But I wanted to really film this video. I was just in the really good fall spirit. I wanted to try to find a video. I didn't want to do my favorites just yet on beauty because I still am testing things out. But these products, I've been using them for almost a month straight now, and I just feel like that they really scream fall. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so this is a look. I just put on one of my headbands. I did already do my hair. It's just kind of hard to see. But we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing that I'm going to use is La Base Pro from Lancome. This is going to be my primer. This primer, I've been using it on and off for probably 2 months or so. And I just do like 1 to 2 pumps depending on what I'm doing that day. My skin is really red at the moment because I've been in the bathroom. I just washed my face. And then I've been in the bathroom like doing my hair and everything, and so it was a very hot in there, so that's why. And I just kind of like put this all over, and we are going to go in with my foundation. My foundation today is going to be the Too Faced Peach Perfect Matte Foundation, and this is going to be in the shade Warm Nude. I love this foundation. It's a soft matte foundation. It's a comfort matte foundation. And you guys, this foundation, when we went to Disney, I wore this foundation probably the entire time. Well, actually no, there was a couple times where I didn't wear it, but when I did wear it, it was amazing. And in August in Florida with the humidity, it just was so nice. Because one, it was matte, but it was a comfort matte, so it wasn't like my face was like drying out. If you see me looking, I can see myself helping me apply this makeup. But yeah, so it definitely was a great thing to bring. I am so happy. I brought this, and I think I brought the It Cosmetics one. This one I mainly wore like at night, you know, stuff like that, but during the day I did wear a different one just because the other one does have sunscreen in it and this one does not. You know, but that's just like a preference thing, but it's still just as good. But I hope you guys can see. I have, let me see if, I think that's better. Okay, this is gonna be really crazy. I actually don't have a mirror. My mirror broke, so I'm using an iPad. So I think that lighting helps a lot better that I turn the iPad down. If you guys can see, that definitely covered a lot of the redness. My skin isn't always red. It's just, you know, kind of red because of, you know, the heat from being in the bathroom doing my hair and everything. But it's a really nice coverage. I would say it's a medium coverage, and you can build it up to full if you want. It's a really great foundation to be buildable for sure. But if you just do one layer, I would definitely say it's medium coverage, but it's a great first layer. But now that I have that all blended in, I think it's looking really nice. It's really smooth, and it honestly doesn't feel like, it's not very heavy. It doesn't feel like I have anything really on my face for the most part. I just kind of have to go around my nose again to make sure because, like I said, I'm not working with a real mirror. But that's going to be our foundation. Our concealer today is going to be the Tarte Hydra Concealer, the Tarte C Hydra Concealer, and I get the shade Fair Light Neutral. This is a really great concealer. I've been using this for almost a whole month now, and I go back and forth between this and the Laura Mercier concealer. And I just put that in the inner corner, on my chin, the bridge of my nose, and I just slap some on my forehead. But this is a really great lightweight concealer. This is definitely the everyday concealer. that I use. This would not be, it's got coverage, so to speak, but it's not like full coverage like my other concealer would be. But this is definitely great for every day, you know, considering this video. But I love this one. This has got to be my all-time favorite concealer.
A ham.
I was being my typical ham self. No, so it took a couple of hours because I had to first, I was like getting up and there was the whole commotion, and a really nice cast member brought me a water and like made sure that we were okay. And the camera, I was actually holding the camera. I wasn't recording, but I flew out of my hand and the memory stick flew out of it. So that was like my first concern. I'm like, the camera? No.
No, it wasn't. That was my concern.
That was Scott's concern.
After her.
But I was like, so, like, you know, you're just so shook up, you don't know. But honestly, not gonna let it ruin the vacation at all. It did take like a couple hours because then I had to go to the first aid and they cleaned me all up and bandaged me up because I busted open my knee. And they sent me home with like bacitracin and some bandages.
It looks better already.
And it's already looking better. And honestly, the worst part of it is just feeling like there's like no skin on my leg in that part. But
road rash is not fun.
No, road rash is not fun.
I'm sure people can relate to that.
Definitely. Sorry that this vlog is like so weird, and it might be a shorter one because that whole commotion just happened. But we are headed to Animal Kingdom Lodge for dinner. Wow! Welcome to Jumbo House. Look how beautiful that is. Ah! Animal Kingdom Lodge. Wow. This is gorgeous. We're here at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and it's amazing for the holidays, so you know what I have to do.
But I did also put on this Nude Sticks in Bondi Bay. This is, I don't know if it's like a cream, it's a cream product. It's called an all over face color. I use this for kind of like a cream bronzer. This is probably a little bit too warm to contour, but you could probably get one of their different shades. But Bondi Bay is really cool. It comes, of course, with the product right there, and then it comes with this little brush, but I don't really use the brush. I just kind of go in with my beauty blender. I've been really into this cream bronzer more than my powder bronzers. I just feel like it gives kind of a more natural finish, and it doesn't feel so heavy on the skin. But as you can see, and I don't know if I blended this, but as you can see, it's really just and little adding of color, and then I also try to just go up with it and then also away from my face but still up, because I noticed that if you bring it down then it does kind of get a little muddy and everything. So I definitely just I take the beauty blender and I start to press and I smooth up, and then that helps me get a really sculpted look but also a very bronzy look at the same time. It really hits the high points of my face. Then I'm gonna go in with, I've been testing out this powder for a little bit and I just don't know if I like it. I like the thinness of how like fine the powder is, but when it gets on my face, I don't know if I'm still a huge fan of it because sometimes it does still feel a little bit cakey. but we're gonna go in and see. This is their flour. It's called the Beauty Bakery, I think. And they have really cute names for their products, like if you would bake like a cake or something like that. If you would bake goodies, it's called flour. But I'm gonna try to show you guys. This is in the shade translucent, and it's a super fine powder, which is it's got pros and cons to it. The cons would have to be, and I definitely tap up the brush where there's no chunks of powder, because I just noticed that I get more of a fine texture on my face rather than if I have, you know, clumps of the powder. But I definitely think this is such a cute little brand. I'm just really wanting to love this product, but I think just time will tell if I really do or not. Is like, I have my ceiling fan on right now. I hope you guys can't hear it but you know, it's always too hot, and yes, I know I'm in a sweater, but you gotta have the fall mood. But yeah, if you have any sort of like air conditioning or fan going on, this powder is going to go flying, which is kind of annoying to say the least. And even if you don't, I feel like it still just gets everywhere. You know, so just be careful like what you're wearing. It does of course like brush away, but I just know some clothing, you know, it'll kind of stick to it, so you just want to be careful. The good thing with this Bondi Bay, the cream bronzer, I know some cream products can kind of disappear when you start to layer your products on your face, and I hope it comes up on camera, but this still comes right through. It's, you know, the perfect shade in my opinion, and I absolutely love it, and that's with the powder on. This next product that we have is just a really fun one that I picked up. This is the Tarte Big Ego Dip eyebrow pomade in the shade Ash Blonde. The only thing I have to say about this is the color is a little iffy now that, you know, my hair is kind of growing out more. If I do make a mistake, because this product is so thin and light, I can honestly just wipe it away with my finger and then reapply it if I need to. So I'm really happy about the consistency of this product. The color for me, I just probably need to get a different color is all. And I am gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna do my brows off camera because I am not the best at doing brows, and I feel like I look very silly trying to apply them. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my brows, and then I'll be back for more face. Okay guys, now that I have finished my brows, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the face. And I know I had showed this palette in one of my previous Get Ready With Me's, but this is the Too Faced Sugar Peach palette. This is it says wet and dry. I never understood the wet, so I guess you can use it wet too. I guess I would just be very nervous to use it wet, so I'm going to use it dry. And the funny thing is, I'm going to kind of use this as a blush topper. I don't have a specific blush or highlighter I'm going to be using today. I'm just going to be using what I would recommend as a blush topper because it's a very shimmery blush. But I'm going to be using the shade Peach Honey, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to take this Luxie 514 brush. This is my absolute favorite brush of all times because I just feel like it is the perfect brush to apply this with. And this is such a cute shade. This is such a pretty shade, and like, look at the difference. Like, yes, I'm gonna blend it out, but like, that's striking. And I really don't know what placement I like the best to put my blush. I've tried to put it right on my apples. I've tried to push it up. I just kind of do whatever I feel like is in the moment. I feel like no matter what, you know, whatever you feel comfortable with is what you should probably go for. Because I've seen it look very beautiful on women, you know, both ways. But I'm just going to take this stippling brush and kind of blend that out a little bit. And honestly, I mean, it's literally blinding. And I just feel like not only does it give me a little bit of color, it gives, you know, that very natural highlight as well. But yes, this is the Too Faced Sugar Peach palette. It's got to be like such a cute palette. The next product I'm going to use, I actually had to go to the bathroom and get it, so I'm so out of breath because I just kind of like ran because I completely forgot it. I want to put something in my eyes, and when I use a cream bronzer, I love to use a cream bronzer, but I don't always use full eyeshadow palettes. I don't know, I really need to start breaking them out because I do have really beautiful ones. But if I'm doing something really quick, I just want to grab a bronzer, and this is just the Kylie Cosmetic bronzer. This is in the shade Toasty, and I'll show you the color. This is just a really great, very neutral brown. So I just usually take whatever neutral brown, whether it's a bronzer or an eyeshadow, just whatever I have on hand, and I just like to really throw this in my crease. Just to give some definition and some color, and then whether I'm feeling frisky or not, I'm going to add in a shimmer shade or whatever highlight shade I'm using that day. But this, I just feel like if you just leave to the naked eye, to me it just looks very unfinished. Just throwing this in your crease, any brown shade, you know, that you have, even, and that's usually my go-to, is just taking some from my bronzer. The mascara I'm using today is going to be the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. This is the wand if you want to see. Hopefully the camera focuses. It's a nice thick and fluffy wand. These are my absolute favorite because I feel like it really gives not only volume but fullness, and that's really what I look for, because my eyelashes, my hair is dark, but it really still doesn't show up, so I love the thick style of a lash. Length as well, but I definitely much prefer the thickness. You guys, I honestly think that I'm finally getting down to the end of this tube because this one is a little bit hard to get out. Normally it's not hard at all, but I definitely think I'm getting down to the wire. For lip liner, what I'm going to use is the MAC lip pencil in the shade Dervish, if you can see the color. And I think this is just a really, really nice, more of a mauve neutral pink. And to me, when I first started shopping for lip liners, up until probably a month ago, I would say, like, I always wanted to try the MAC pencils, but I'm like, who is going to spend almost $20 on a lip pencil? But you guys, these are so nice. They're huge for one. And I like these because it's just a plain old sharpener that you can use with them. I know sometimes the like, you know, retractable ones and everything can get kind of weird, but these are great and they glide on so nicely. I don't have any chapstick on right now, which kind of sucks, but even with no chapstick on, these glide on perfect. And then I'm going to go in, this is actually a trio from Nude Sticks that I bought at Ulta. I'm going to try to link all these products below if they are available. But this is, and I love the Nude Sticks packaging. It's so convenient for traveling. What it comes with 3 miniature lip pencil, and they're not lip pencils, they're like lipsticks, I guess. But it just comes with 3 miniature ones, if you can see, and then it also comes with a sharpener, which is so nice that they included that. I've never bought these are the only 2 products, this and the Bondi base, so I don't know if they normally come with sharpeners, but I thought that was very, very nice. And today I'm actually going to go in with this middle color. This middle color is, so it's a gel color plus a cheek balm, so you can use these on your cheeks if you want. I just prefer to use them on my lips. I know sometimes your lip liner and your lipstick don't match completely, but I'd say that they're pretty similar. The Nude Sticks, which is the one on top, it's more of like a cinnamon color, but that's totally okay. To me, this is 100% the perfect fall color. It's not too bright and it's not too dark. I tend to want really, really dark shades for winter. This is perfect. And that is the lip color. Very, very bright and welcoming and fun, but it also has kind of those like fall-esque vibes. Like definitely this highlight is screaming like golden in these lips. And the last thing I'm going to use is going to be the setting spray by Tarte. This is the Stay Spray because it might be fall, but we do live in the South where it's still very humid. Hopefully the humidity starts to drop this next week. I saw a 67 degree for the nighttime and I was pumped to see that, thank God. So we're getting somewhere. And the funny part is I actually did not ever used this before. This is my first time using it, but I thought I would just throw it in the end to kind of give you guys, I normally have been using the Too Faced watermelon setting spray, but I saw this one and I wanted to try it, and it smells really nice and hopefully it works. I'll definitely leave a little update down in my description, but I just wanted to throw something fun in there for you guys. Okay guys, so we are all set today. I hope you guys enjoyed that get ready with me. It was kind of like a spur in the moment thing, but I really wanted to show you guys this. I did have so much fun filming in my sweater. It felt so nice to be filming in fall clothes so we can get ready for the season. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye!